Hello everybody, I am going to do a quick tutorial of my new budget and spending tracker spreadsheet for those of you living in Albania or looking to move to Albania from the US or anywhere that takes the euro, because that's what the tracker is set up to do. It sets up conversions between USD, the euro, and lek. This is a fairly comprehensive budgeting spreadsheet, but I also tried to make sure it wasn't overly complicated. So I did make a version of this that was super complex and had all this cool information. But at the end of the day, it was just kind of overly complicated and kind of confusing to someone who might not be tech savvy or just didn't want to take the time or didn't need all that extra information. So some of you might know I have been tracking my budgets and spending on spreadsheets for a while and making videos about it. And then I decided to give my spreadsheet an upgrade for my own utility, but then I also get a lot of requests for me to send it to people. So it is now available for you to download. There's a link in this description, and the link is also on my YouTube homepage, and it does take you to a PayHip store where you can get a digital download. All right, so I'm going to start in the month of July because it is currently July, and this is the version that I'm going to be putting my income and expenses in. The monthly income automatically defaults to 1,000. You can put whatever your income is here. I'm going to put 2,000. And then the conversion rate is something you will input yourself. I recommend updating the conversion rate for each month. Each month will be independent of the last. So I did that on purpose because I had originally had it set to have just one conversion rate for the whole spreadsheet, but it's going to change between January and December, and I don't want your January data to get messed up when you input a new conversion rate for another month. And this is how it works. So over here you have this typical range column. That's just a quick reference of what you might be able to spend on these things here in Albania. The more complicated version of this spreadsheet had a lot more data and information about, well, if it's a 1-bedroom versus a 2 and all this stuff. And again, it was just overly complicated. This can change depending on your location, your size, your preferences. It's just a quick reference. That's all that is. So I'm going to go ahead and input some of my numbers so that you can just see how it works. I'm not going to input all of them. That'll just make the video too long. I just want to show you how it works. So I'm planning on spending $365 on my rent, and I'm going to budget $200 for groceries. And then obviously you have all these other categories here. And you can see it's totaling my expenses. So as of right now, I'm planning on spending $565. And what's left over out of my income is the $1,435. So it's automatically doing the math for me, which I like. This actual spending, you do not put anything in this column because it's going to grab that data from your spending tracker. So I'm going to put in real numbers here. So on the 3rd, I brought some produce. I got quite a bit of produce. And that goes in the category of groceries. And that's how it talks to these categories here. And because I bought my groceries in lek, I'm going to set the currency to lek. What I used to have to do was get my receipts. Let's say in this case, I spent 900 lek. I'd have to do the conversion on my phone, find a conversion tracker, and then input that information on my spreadsheet. So this cuts out one extra step. And, that's really nice when you're inputting a whole lot of data. So I spent 900 lek. That automatically does the conversion based on my conversion rate. And that converts to $11. And you can see it automatically inputs that information here. And then it automatically tells me what the difference is, so I can see what I have left over to stay on budget. Now if I add another line item that's in the groceries, let's see, I went to the butcher, I bought around a kilo of ground beef, also in the groceries, but I bought it in lek. And it was about 1,200 lek. So it does the conversion, it's $15. It adds it to the 11 because they're both groceries. This is my total grocery budget and the total amount I have left over. So as many times as I input groceries, it's going to continue to add it to the grocery section here. Let's say I overspent on groceries. So for the sake of this example, I just put in a larger number here. And I went over budget. Now you can see I have negative $53 in that category. So you can see where you overspend. All these categories work the same. You can pull whatever information whatever category you want here. These are all the categories that I use pretty much the most, and anything else you can just put in your other expense category. And then down here you see that you have this conversion of your total spending. Now, when you look at the year overview tab, you can see it's automatically grabbing the data from that month. So you can see your total planned spending for the year, your actual spending for the year, and what that difference might be. And then there's just one other tab here at the end. There's a quick little how to use tab, very simple. And that's it. That's the whole spreadsheet. Hopefully it hits the mark of being useful and comprehensive enough that it helps you to stay organized and do your budgeting without being overly complicated. So I hope you enjoy it. Again, the link to your digital download is in the description. I appreciate you all for watching, and if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel for more budgeting and spending tracking videos, as well as more adventuring in Albania videos. See you all in the next one.